Hmm. I don't know what I should do today. New Halloween movie doesn't come out for a couple days, so I guess more Overwatch 2. Even though it's a real pain to get into the game with all the Whoa! Oh my god, it's Michael Myers! Finally! I've been waiting for you to be in a video forever. Last year I got this guy Ghostface, who I was hoping would be you, but it wasn't because your movie came out. But I don't know. I was just really disappointed when it was Ghostface. But I'm so glad you're finally here. Oh! Hey! Before you kill me, can I have your autograph? Actually, it's me, Ghostface. What? Yeah, hold on. Yeah. I felt bad because I wasn't Michael Myers last time like you were anticipating, so this year I went out and bought a Michael Myers mask because I know there was another movie coming out, so you wouldn't feel guilty about not having Michael Myers in a video, so yeah. How much was the mask? $70. Damn. You could have gotten a PS5 game with that type of money. Yeah, and I don't get paid well at my job. Wanna go get a drink? Yeah. Yeah, I would very much like one. Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, me once again. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time it is going to be on Halloween Ends. Now, this is supposedly supposed to end it all with this new sequel series that should have only had one movie. It is now the conclusion to the whole thing, as last year we had Halloween Kills, and a year later we were going to get this film, and we did get this film. And this is supposed to be the conclusion, as Laurie Strode is determined to defeat Michael Myers once and for all. Well, guess what? That's not even the main story here. No, it focuses on this guy named Corey, who had a really dark past that happened, like, about a year or two ago. I don't know, they don't really say how long ago it was, but he had a past that causes people to just completely rip him apart. Pretty much, not literally, just beat him down, treat him like garbage, except for the one girl that Laurie Strode has been protecting that's supposed to be like an adoptive daughter of some sort. And from there, odd things start happening to Corey as, okay, if I explain more, because it's honestly kind of hard for me not to spoil here. I kind of want to spoil, but I don't know. In case you don't want to know, then I'm not going to say. But, so the last movie I thought was very disappointing, okay? I thought it was a mediocre slasher film that only mostly focused on really, really ridiculous kills where people could have easily survived, but didn't. But this movie is far slower than that, so does that mean the build-up is better? Well, not really. In fact, I can't really say this is better or worse than the last movie. I thought it was just on par with that. Now, the concept for this movie is actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty unique, okay? I kind of liked where it was headed. Like, it does have moments of unpredictability. Well, sometimes. I mean, there were times where I could predict what was happening a mile away, but it ends up being different, and I kind of felt like it was worse than what I initially predicted, as the movie just seemed to be a mess. Like, the movie just, you came here for Michael Myers, but Michael Myers isn't nearly in the movie as much. Now, look, the movie is violent enough, but I mentioned this in my last review, violence in the Halloween series isn't always a good time. I mean, it's supposed to be, I mean, the first movie was not nearly as violent as the other movies. It's just, the movie had to be scary. It had to be suspenseful. None of that is here. In fact, there are some false jump scares here and there. And the movie was far more slower. I mean, I didn't really care about Corey in the slightest. And you're not really supposed to care about Corey because of what he did. But it's the fact that it focuses more on him and not Laurie Strode determining to... I would have just liked it more if it just focused on Laurie just determining to defeat Michael Myers. But here's the thing. It doesn't even take place immediately after the last movie. No. It takes place like about a year or two, I guess... because we all knew there was going to be another movie, and this is that other movie, and people still say that it's probably not going to be the end. Well, I can't really say if it is, because I can't tell you if Michael Myers fully dies or not. Though there have been theories if that was actually Michael Myers, and again, can't really say. This is a movie that I feel like is really hard for me to spoil, but I kind of want to, but look. Now look, it's not all bad, okay? I kind of liked how the movie opened up, but the conclusion I thought was very, very weak. And with a dull conclusion, I thought just... yeah, why couldn't this have just been one movie? To me, it should have just ended with that one movie where Laurie just burns Michael Myers down in the house, and then boom, done. No, it's a great franchise revival to indicate how good of a franchise Halloween was without having to, you know, recreate a brand new franchise. Well, guess what? Create a brand new franchise that really didn't need to happen. I mean, the violence is still there, but really it doesn't get fully that way like until like halfway through. So if you expected that, well, tough luck, because it doesn't fully happen until like 50 minutes. But I didn't really mind it if I actually did enjoy the story here, but I just couldn't. And the compelling concept that actually could have worked if it were done in a regular movie and not a Halloween movie, then I felt like it had some pretty good potential. But yeah, the trailer makes it fully misleading, as when it just focuses on this one guy with a dark past and people treat him like garbage, though Laurie does talk with him a few times, and yeah, at first I didn't fully get it, but it does kind of make sense because, look, it's easy to predict, and sometimes it isn't. There's some unpredictability, there's some predictability, but I just found it irritating because the movie was never suspenseful. It never gave me that tension that I wanted, because I really missed that tension in the Halloween series. I thought Halloween 2018 did have tension building, and I felt like it worked a lot better in that one. The last one, not so much. And could people have survived some of these kills? Well, okay, sometimes, but some of them could have, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. I thought the movie was far slower, and it's not even that good type of slow building film, and it just concludes with kind of a whimper that once it's over, I'm like, okay, so we're done here? Well, not really, because if they made Saw 7, which was supposed to be the last one, Friday the 13th Part 4, which was supposed to be the last one, and Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, which I don't even consider to be the last one, because there was also New Nightmare, which was a far more different Nightmare on Elm Street film, and then there was Freddy vs. Jason, so who knows, it probably isn't. Well, whatever. But in the end, guys, this film was on par with the last one. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just somewhere in between. Probably a film that I'm just probably going to forget about after a week or two, maybe even a lot quicker than that. It still doesn't capture what made Halloween such a good film to begin with. It's just trying its best to have you, like, think about what's going to happen until it got to the last act, but I feel like it doesn't work fully right, because it starts off compelling enough, but it got way worse when it happens much later on. And, yeah, in terms of great horror films that managed to come out here, just giving us tons and tons of surprises, yeah, this is not on the list at all. And that's a damn shame, because Halloween is such an iconic franchise, but, I don't know. But, hey, people are going to see it anyway, and I hope people do see it, because theaters really do need the money right now, especially with the amount of box office failures that have been happening during this fall. But whatever. It's not the worst in the series, okay? It's not nearly as bad as Rob Zombie's movies, and it's not nearly as, I still consider Resurrection to be the worst one, but this is just a mediocre film that is just trying its best to conclude, but I don't really feel like it knew how to, but when it did, oh well. I really don't know what happened here. I mean, the first movie was just so good, but it just got worse from there. And I don't think this is worse. I don't think this is better. It's just whatever. Okay, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be seeing Black Adam, and I'm going to be reviewing more horror movies. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Ward out.